Today's challenge is to manage and meet growing worldwide demand for energy with addressing climate change and other environmental and social issues. Population and economic growth are the main drivers of the global energy demand, as well as the climate change. The world's population is projected to increase by about 1.6 billion people from now until 2035, so the energy consumption is thought to increase by 37% and an increase of 54% in oil or gas consumption if we continue with our actual waste of energy. Improvements to energy efficiency stimulated by new climate policies are examples of the amount of economic reasons that will restrain the growth of energy consumption. Nowadays, energy resources have to achieve at least three main challenges. Affordability. Fossil fuels are running out and it is getting more and more difficult to find them. We have already known that this was going to happen sooner or later. They are limited resources, so they will be depleted. However, renewable energy resources are unlimited, so they will never run out. They will always be sun, wind, tides, and heat from the ground. Supply security. More than 60% of world's known reserves of natural gas are in just 5 countries, and more than the 80% of global oil reserves are located in 9 countries, often distant from the hubs of energy consumption. This makes things harder and more expensive for the consuming countries, which must agree with producers to ensure supply of energy resources. Renewable energy resources, though, can produce power all around the world if the chosen place meets with the requirements to have the special equipment to produce energy there. Sustainability. Action is needed now to limit the carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases emitted through the fossil fuels use. Nowadays, the electricity we use in our lives comes from fossil fuels burned in power stations, so we expel more carbon dioxide than that was needed when you or I leave our lights on, or even when we have our electrodomestic equipment on standby. Renewable energy resources, though, do not have to burn any fossil fuels because they only use wind, sun, water, or heat from the ground. Clean energy, which comes from renewable energy resources, passes with merit the 3 challenges above, especially sustainability. So, why do not these states or countries' government invest more in this energy? The main reason is the economic interest between rich businessmen and the government. Fossil fuels bosses push the countries to buy them their fossil fuels in exchange for money and wealth. If a country does not make that treatment with the bosses, it is bound to impoverish and fall behind in global economic progress. So, the states have to yield to the bosses, who now govern the world. Are not we destroying the world with this deal? Is now earth our currency? If world population is not thought to decrease next decade, we have to check our energy consumption and create new policies to increase non-fossil fuels energy production. Not only new laws made by countries' governments, but also care about our daily consumption at home, workplace, or school. Moreover, we can promote climate policies in our neighborhood. But what kind of things can we do? I would say there are many changes you might try to make. For instance, at home, take your electric marker every day. When you're not in a room, turn off the lights in it. Standby domestic equipment waste too much energy, so take them off the electric network. When you're having a bath or a shower, do not use hot water if it is not necessary. Do the same with the washing up and with the laundry. Have high-efficient domestic appliances to waste less electricity. All these things will make you save money apart from looking after our planet. In your neighborhood, talk to the neighbors about the things you can do to waste less energy and save money. Convince other people to do the same as you do at home. Talk to the neighborhood's president to promote climate policies in your local area. At school or workplace, if the sunlight is enough to see clearly, turn off the lights. When you go to the toilet, do not waste the toilet paper. Disconnect every device from the electric network if you're not using it. And try to convince your classmates to look after the planet. Here are some tips you could try to use. School projects, posters in the corridors, or talking with a teacher who is related to the topic.